Yeah, I was like, they just kind of throw that halfway in the game. They're like, by the way, Luke's moving and is sad about it. And you're like, oh. Well, some things make sense now from earlier where he's like, no. Hello, Seagull. Oh, that's the first time someone's called me by my real name in some time. Where'd you hear it? The proprietress of Hotel Duke told us. Oh, dear old Maggie. She can be quite fearsome, but underneath it all, she's good people. Anyway, what can I do for you? We're trying to find a way across the Thames around here. We were told you might be able to help us. Have you tried jumping? To be honest, that's an option we'd never considered. I'm just joshing with you. Well, there's a couple of boats that leave from in front of the Thames Arms, but those are exclusively for use by the family and their goon squad. I was told you knew of another way across. Ah, so Maggie laid it all out for you, did she? More or less. Alright then, but things are pretty rough across the river. If you're set on heading there, I gotta make sure you've got the brains to get across. 109, 3 blocks. Maneuver the 3 colored blocks into the matching goal squares on the board. All 3 blocks must be in place at the end of this puzzle. To complete it, to move the blocks, rotate the board 90 degrees left or right by tapping the arrow buttons below. Let's go right. Okay.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Amazing. Even when the number of blocks increases, the way you solve the puzzle remains the same. As long as you stay focused, it's not so hard, right? Focus. Huh, okay. I see you got enough brains to take care of yourself out there, so listen good. Down by the riverside, there's a door that leads to a tunnel under the river. The door's locked tighter than a bank safe, but here's the thing. There's a switch to open it. Go on. Of course, it's not a button or anything that's straightforward. It's a fancy coded lock. But judging by how you just solved my puzzle, you might have the smarts to break the code. Alrighty.
Look, that must be the door Seagull was talking about. I think you're right, Flora. Now we just have to find the switch that opens the door. Bingo! So this is the switch Seagull was talking about. I think I can break the code. Let's see.
110. Zero-sum game. For each of the 4 squares below, there is a way to display the numbers 0 to 9. Tapping each of the 4 buttons, A, B, C, and D, will change the numbers according to a hidden set of rules. Figure out the hidden rules and set all the numbers to 0. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I was like, am I just picking things? I don't know what it was.
How about this?
I was like,
No
okay,
puzzle can
having the
stop
match is
Layton's apprentice.
a good thing to do. Wonderful job. Button A adds 5. See, this is why I was like, we're We're just gonna click until it forces me to learn the rules, or we're not gonna learn the rules. Button A adds 5, B adds 3, C adds 7, and D adds 4. You must have worked that out, unless you're one of those people that just kept pounding the buttons until they set everything to 0. Yes, I did. The homework got done. You're welcome. Look at the old ladybug. I am one of those people.
I think that did the trick. I think that did the trick. Luke. Yikes, this place is a mess. It's like we're in the sewer system.
It seems the tunnel here has been neglected for some time. It's starting to leak and fall apart. There's no way to make your way through this without getting your pants thoroughly soaked.
No wonder those scientists were never dry.
With the boats of the area under family supervision, crossing the Thames is no easy task. But if the scientists work for Layton, and Layton, the family works for Layton. Why is it? Okay, whatever. The tunnel is the best way to move between both sides of the river unharassed.
Professor, Luke, wait. If we try to cross this mess, my dress will get absolutely soaked. I know it's rough, but sometimes sacrifices have to be made in the interests of the investigation. Easy for you to say, Luke. You're wearing short pants.
Wet clothes. The men with wet trousers and shoes are in fact scientists working in Dimitri's research lab. They walk along a partially flooded tunnel under the River Thames to get into town when they want a bit of a break from work. Ward! Well, look who we have here. You.
Yeah, I thought this place was unguarded.
You got it all wrong, boy. I'm not on guard. I'm just taking a break. It's very relaxing down here. But now that I've seen you, I can't very well just let you waltz on past.
Listen, we really need to pass through. Can't you just look the other way?
Doubtless you're headed for the research facility, yes? Sure, whatever. You can go through. After all, I'm not exactly on the clock here. But that doesn't mean I don't have standards. If you can't measure up to them, you're out of luck. Standards? What kind of standards? You need to have solved at least 80 puzzles, which you seem to have done. You're free to go through. Aren't you worried about what will happen if people find out that you let us pass through? What does it matter if you get through? You won't stop the boss. No one's got the brains for that. Such a good animation. And now that he's got his eye on you, it's only a matter of time before he traps you. We'll see about that. My break's over now. I don't imagine we'll see each other again. Goodbye. Aw, goodbye, Ward.
Huh, what was that? Something cold just dripped down my neck.
The research facility is just down this way.
Ew, my socks are soaked. Wow, look at these small fish swimming around down here. Can we stop here for a moment? There's water in my shoes.
Flora, I have bad news. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Wow, get a load of this.
I think it's safe to say we've arrived at Dimitri's research facility. He's got nuclear plants going on.
Do you think the Prime Minister is being held here, Professor?
Most likely, and that means the place is probably under very heavy guard. Be on the lookout for trouble, everyone. Okay. 14, 12, okay. Chapter 11. The Time Machine Facility. The arts on all of these games is just so good. As I suspected, we can't just stroll through the main gate. Perhaps there's a more discreet entrance into the place.
Good idea, Professor. We might find another way in around here if we search carefully.
Nope, we're leaving again. I didn't know that was where we came out of.
Wow, it's gigantic. So that's the research facility.
The facility certainly is vast.
I should have worn sneakers today.
Hold on, we can't just stroll in through the front door. Okay, 2. We're never gonna find it. Okay.
I think we can squeeze in through here. Look, you two, there's a message scrawled here.
Oh, where?
Right there on that little scrap of paper stuck to the wall, see it?
Number 111. 111. Follow the code. Follow the code, not the cold. One of the 4 corner squares below, A, B, C, or D, will unlock this door when pressed. Start from the red square in the center and follow the order code shown at the top. Red, yellow, blue. Sorry, red, blue, yellow. I can read. To find it. Also, you can't use the same square twice. Which square will unlock the door? Tap the correct letter to solve the puzzle. Alrighty. I assume you can only... red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, red, blue, yellow, 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 red, blue. Oh, tricky. Well, we gotta go up because C doesn't have any red. And look, wait, hang on. No, yeah, we gotta go up. Blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red. Okay.
Does this sound right? Take that, puzzle.
She punched it right in the face. That's it. The top left button will unlock the door.
I did it! Who knows what would have happened if I hadn't solved that puzzle?
Your help is greatly appreciated, Flora, but I do wonder who could have left this message here. It was me, from the future. It's about time. Glad to see you all had enough brains to solve your way through my puzzle.
Oh, hi there, Don Paolo.
Hi there, Don Paolo. Kid, I'm lurking in the shadows. At least pretend to be startled, won't you? Paul, how did you manage to get across the Thames ahead of us? Let me tell you a little something about being a true gentleman, Layton. A true gentleman keeps his secrets, so don't think I'll be sharing them with you.
You probably just used that goofy flying machine of yours to...
It's not goofy, and I think I made myself clear that the matter's not open for discussion. Sheesh, nosy brat. Very well, Paul. Now then, everyone, let's continue on. It's not open for discussion. You don't get to know. It seems to be a sort of tank, but I've got no idea what's in it. This is the coffee they go through. Look at Don Paolo's eyes. He's the only one with whites around his eyes.
Is that a bathroom? I'm a little scared. I'm a little bit scared, but I'll be alright.
It's a facility fit for an evil genius. I'll give him that. I need more. Alright, down to the pit.
This ladder's sure to take us down into the research facility.
Ah yes, Captain Obvious to the rescue once again. Stand aside, I'll lead the way.
No way, I'm the youngest and the nimblest. I should go first.
Being nimble doesn't make you fast, it makes you a monkey. Stand aside.
Really, what kind of behavior is that for an adult? Oh, Don Paolo, this is so disappointing. You were so reasonable and polite when you were disguised as a professor.
Of course I was. When I play a part, I mimic every nuance of the character. Right down to the way Layton apes the part of a gentleman to get in good... apes the part of a gentleman to get in people's good graces.
That's a terrible thing to say about him. He's not aping the part of a gentleman. He is a gentleman.
Whatever. Look, let's just finish this debate with a puzzle. Solve what I dish out and you go first.
There isn't time for this.
Beams and ladders, 112. To inspect this odd construction site, start at the orange arrow and pass through points A, B, C, and D in order. Be sure to cross every beam and use every ladder, but your path can't cross except the path over or under a ladder. In what order will you use the white ladders? Place the ladders numbered 1, 2, and 3 in the correct locations to solve this puzzle. What are you talking about? Hang on. I see. Okay, so... Start at the orange arrow and pass through points A, B, C, and D in order. Okay. Boo! Whoop. Like that. Eh?
How about this?
Yeah.
I knew it!
He knew it. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. Okay. Correct. Whichever route you decide to take, the ladders will be used in the same order. The routes may all seem inefficient, but no matter which way you go, since your path can't cross, the distance traveled is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. Oh yeah. Interesting to go up and then loop around there. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Nice. Ha! I guess your head's not as empty as it looks. Well, a deal's a deal. You can go down first.
Okay, everyone, the coast is clear. Come on through.
Ha! This looks like your classic underground This looks like your classic underground passageway for transporting research materials. I'll bet you anything this tunnel leads the way back out into the Thames.
You sound awfully sure about that.
Remember who you're talking to, boy. Nobody does secret laboratory research like Don Paolo.
I suppose everyone's got to have a hobby. Very dangerous, illegal hobby.
Oh my.
What is it?
The materials they have here, they seem like... No, I must be mistaken. Never mind. Is that a bag of Cheetos? Oh my, it's rather slippery over here. Mind your step. Okay. Oh. Hidden puzzles. Oh, what a lovely surprise. We found a hidden puzzle. 150, half as old. Oh boy. Two sisters are talking about their ages. 1 year ago, I was exactly half as old as you. No. The older sister replies, even 1 year from now, your age will be half my age. Here, look. If we split the numbers into 2 parts, top and bottom, they both give your age in a year's time. Hey, you're right. That's really cool. How old is the little sister? 1 year ago, I was exactly half as old as you. So if you've got 10 and 5. I think I need a hint. I'm getting confused on the letters. Not the letters. Don't worry about their ages 1 year ago. The key is what their ages will be 1 year from now. Think about what it means to divide a number into a top and bottom half. Yeah, that's the part that my brain's like, what do you even mean by that? Have you figured out what it means to split the numbers into 2 parts, top and bottom? From 0 to 9, the only numbers that retain a numerical meaning, even when they're cut in half, are 1 and 8. Oh, 13? How is that an 8? Please explain.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Too
if
bad.
at first
Are you
don't succeed-
overanalyzing it? Try thinking about it from a different perspective. Okay. That doesn't. Nope. Help. 1 year from now, the older sister is 1 year old. the younger sister will also be 1, so this can't be right. If a year from now the older sister is 8 years old, the younger sister will be 0, so this also can't be right. It also doesn't work for 81 or 88. And 18 wasn't the answer, so... That's not
Let's see if I've got this right.
No. I don't even remember if I did that already.
I must have overlooked something.
My picarets. My picarets.
From hint 3, you learn that 1 year from now, the older sister will have to be either 11 or 18. If she's 11, then you divide an 11 into a top and bottom half. You still get 11, so this doesn't work. The only option left is the older sister being 18 1 year from now. Now all you have to do is figure out the little sister's current age, which will be 10. Alright, it happened. I had to look it up because otherwise we're going to be here all day. The answer is 9. And I'm sad because
That
they're like...
should do the trick.
The thing at the bottom is like, how old is the sister?
Just as I suspected.
And you're like, 10. Because that's what the answer they're going for is. But, they want the answer of how old she is currently and not how old she'll be next year. So, that's my bad. Yeah, 10. I'm like, 10. It's 10. And I keep putting 10 in and it's wrong. And I'm like, what? Because I can't get past the whole... They're not asking for next year. I don't care about next year. I care about this year. How old is she now? You know, what we're asking. Correct. The little sister is 9 years old. And there's a cat just right there, sitting on everything on my desk. The older sister is 17. A year ago, the older sister was 16. And the younger was 8. So she was half the age of the older one. A year from now, the older sister will be 18 and the younger one 10. If you divide an 18 into a top half and a bottom half, each one is a 10. All done. You can stop crying about it, Luke. Come on now.
This metal shutter is barring our way. I'm starting to get the feeling we're not welcome here. Naturally, Flora, that's how criminals work. The dirtier the deed, the more cautious they get. See, they've even gone out of their way to fit a puzzle lock into the shutter.
One step at a time. 113. Oh, boy. Okay, hang on, cat. Ugh. Make your way from the green square to the red square, one step at a time. What's the catch? Well, you can only move to numbers that differ by 1 from your current number. If you reach the goal following this rule, the door will open. Each number you touch will light up. Make sure all the numbers on your path are lit up before submitting your answer. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nope. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Nope. 2. Nope. One, two, three, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This one's as good as solved.
Ta-da!
Phew, that's a relief.
Success. You found the correct path. Oil that door.
Haha, that lock didn't stand a chance against me. Stupid lock. I hope you didn't enjoy busting that lock open too much, Luke. It could lead you to a life of crime. Sure, if you say so, Flora. I didn't enjoy it that much. I'm not a punk.
What are you doing down here? Shh. Not so loud, sir. We've come to rescue you. I don't know what you mean. There's no need to play dumb, my friend. We know the whole story. You were captured by the family, or rather by Dimitri Allen. And now you're being forced to work on his research here, correct? Dimitri Allen? You know his name. But who are you exactly? I am the real Professor Layton. Dimitri has been using my good name for his own evil purposes. Oh, of course. I remember hearing that you worked in archaeology. Yes, it all makes sense now. Well, you can't imagine how shocked I was to learn that Professor Layton was actually Dimitri. Are any of the other scientists here aware of Dimitri's true identity? Some, yes, but I don't dare talk about it with people here. Imagine what the family would do to me if they caught me spreading that kind of information around. I see. Well, is Dimitri here in the facility with you? Sometimes. He comes and goes. Max, quick! Hide! We've got guards headed this way. Is that what I think it is? Is it a model tank? And he just goes crazy. Just gotta get some hint coins here.
This place is like a meat locker. I don't see why we have to stand guard here anyway. Most we're ever gonna find is a rat. Remember how we dropped the ball on guard duty back at the pagoda? That's why. This is a punishment, and I say we got off easy. If Bostro hears you harping on this gig, he'll knock your block off. I wish I stayed in school. Nothing good ever comes from this line of work. Get it, you lunk. We got 10 hours until our shift ends, so let's just ride this out and then go home. If you really want to make the time go faster, quit the complaining and tell me a joke or something. Psst, did you hear that? I did. Those two are going to stand guard there for the next 10 hours. I'm heading back. The guards know me. If I walk on by on my own, they won't stop me. Wait just one moment. I think we might be able to get these fellows to overlook us as well. But how? It's not my usual style of problem solving, but you know what they say about desperate times. Roped in, number 114. Those goons are standing right below that wooden crate. All you need to do is cut the rope, but it's all messed up. Rearrange the tiles so that the rope connects from Luke's scissors to the crate above the goons. Keep in mind that you need to use all the tiles. Now hurry. We're going to use murder. No. Oh, it's not a sliding puzzle. Oh, we're good then. Okay, don't you even worry about it. We're nearly there. We're basically already done. Oh yeah. That's the stuff.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Luke, cut the rope.
Settled.
Are you sure, Professor?
They're like, huh? Very nice. Now cut that rope. Oh, it's a tiny box. I love how it's like a huge box and then it's like really tiny. Don't worry, they're fine. Roped in is now in your puzzle index. Well, I bet those two didn't see that coming. They'll be out cold for a while. Yes, I don't condone violence, but at least now we can pass safely. Before we move on, please hear me out. We came here to prevent Dimitri from completing his time machine. We also wish to liberate all of the scientists that Dimitri is holding captive. I'm listening. I'm hoping we can speak directly with the man and end this whole mess. Do you know where Dimitri might be right now? Well, if he's here, he'll most likely be in the control research room. I can show you the way. Central research room. Wonderful, but before we go, allow me one more question. Very well. These materials lying around down here, they aren't for building a time machine, are they? No, they aren't. What exactly are you working on here? My specialty
is polydimensional physics, and I work on the time machine. The materials lying around here belong to a separate research group within the facility.
And this group also works under Dimitri's supervision?
Who knows? That group tinkers with some pretty dangerous stuff. It's not really in line with Dimitri's interests, though.
We'd best press on before these two regain consciousness.